Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again Wednesday, and that of course means it is update day here in Warzone and MW2. As far as today's update goes, we got a handful of kind of surprise pieces to it. We've also got some other stuff going on in the world of Call of Duty, but the physical update itself is more of just that routine weekly update. So you don't have to go in and fully download anything for this one. It's not like a full-on title update. That'll likely be reserved for Season 4 Reloaded here, which we'll talk a bit about a bit later on into the video. But you'll just go in, you'll see the update requires restart prompt, go through that cycle, you'll be good to go. Everything will be automatically applied to your game with this one. But getting into this, like I said, we have a bit going on in the world of Call of Duty in general from the past few days or so. A couple of new leaks, some surprising sort of announcements, if you want to call it that. We'll actually start with that one because, as you may or may not know, the whole FTC versus Microsoft court case was going on the past couple of days. We are still awaiting the actual decision of that to see if Microsoft will be able to acquire Activision Blizzard. But midway through this court case, actually, the judge sort of accidentally confirmed that this year's Call of Duty is in fact releasing in November, which is very interesting. Now, the game is still on because of the Sony and Activision deal that's going on there, so they were talking about that, and it kind of just slipped out, hey, yeah, when the new COD releases in November, that'll be a part of the Sony and Activision deal. So we've had various leaks and various rumors up until this point saying that November 10th is that sort of release date for Modern Warfare 3 as we know it right now. And now the exact date is not confirmed, but November is kind of officially confirmed here. Very strange that in 2023, the reason that we're getting sort of leaked release dates for COD games is court cases. It used to be someone taking a picture of a Doritos package or someone with a 240p, image from their computer, taking off a Nokia cell phone, releasing a date. Now it's court cases. It's just the weirdest timeline we're in, but hey, that's the situation at hand. Anyway, moving on, you might recall that a little bit ago we talked about one of the new leaked modes for MW2 known as Havoc, where basically the gameplay rules just constantly change. One minute you could be having all your weapons switched every time you get a kill. The next minute there might be a constant advanced UAV up. The next minute there might be low gravity. We've talked in detail about what that mode is leaked to be. There was actually now recently a second new mode leaked for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer known as Rupture. And really the only description and details that we have about this mode is that you're supposed to capture a Juggernaut crate, and then basically whoever does end up capturing that will become the Juggernaut, and you'll likely have to then defend yourself or make your way to a certain, spot on a map or something like that. I feel like we've had a mode similar to this in the past. The name escapes me, but that's going to be a new mode apparently too, coming to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Rupture again is the name of that. Now we get into sort of more what's happening with today's update and what's been happening with some other smaller updates in game recently. Initially here, our newest melee weapon is now fully available to everyone here in Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. It's called the Tonfa. This thing is kind of crazy. It is now officially available for free for everyone. It was a part of the whole Attack on Vondel event, and we just recently, the past couple of days, crossed over that 500 million medal threshold, whatever it is there. That said, some players have already had access to this because there's like a secret challenge on Vondel. I think if you got 25 kills with a melee weapon, you got the Tonfa before the rest of the community. So I saw some confusion, some concern. Hey, wait, this weapon's not out yet. Why is this guy using it? Is he cheating? No, there was actually a way to access it early, but that's now out for everyone. It is not a one-hit kill in multiplayer for what it's worth, but you can swing this thing, bro. I feel like this is going to be low-key kind of like the Cali sticks from MW 2019, where it just kind of has some crazy lunge and like spam ability. So if someone were to be running this close range, it's not going to kill you every single time, right? But it is going to be one that might surprise you here and there, and you're like, wait a second, I feel like I just got deleted. Oh, he swung the Tonfa 7 times in a quarter of a second and just completely destroyed me, right? So that is now fully available there. We also have kind of like a weird, not so talked about Warzone challenge thing going on, specifically for PlayStation. They're doing like this whole Warzone elimination challenge thing for the next week. And with this, essentially, you're just going to be able to get a handful of smaller free rewards, basically. If you're playing on PlayStation, you're going to take part in this just by playing Warzone right now. And there's 3 different tiers for this, or 3 different challenges. There's challenge 1, which is individual, and it's just 5 eliminations in Battle Royale, Mini, BR, or Resurgence. If you complete this, you get a new, like, calling card and emblem that's animated. Challenge 2 is 50 eliminations, again in Battle Royale, Mini, BR, or Resurgence. And for this, you get 60 minutes of double rank XP and double weapon XP. Then there's also a community challenge of 20 million eliminations. And if we go through and complete that as a community, there's a handful of calling cards and emblems they're going to be dropping for that. So I'm not sure like where this came from. It wasn't really promoted at all. I just so happened to see the PlayStation UK account tweet about this the other day, and I checked it out and it's like, oh, this is going on with this week's update, and there's like no promotion behind it. Maybe there will be today as, you know, this video goes up. But yeah, that's going on right now for the Warzone PlayStation Elimination Challenge. So you can get some small free rewards out of that. Now, as we continue on with the actual update changes here, quick reminder, if you're new here, every day I got you covered with all things going on in COD. So feel free to hit that sub button if you want to know whenever I post a new video. Turn on those notifications as well. And if you enjoyed this one, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. Also, you guys have heard me talking about it the past few days, but yes, my official Gamer Advantage bundle is officially available. Now, it is limited supply. It's only going to be available until it sells out, but basically there's two different versions of this. There's the full-on glasses bundle. So if you don't have a pair of Gamer Advantage frames already, you can pick up a pair of custom Inferno frames that got a tiger claw sort of scratch etched into the lens there to make it a bit more personable, right? And that comes with the full-on accessory kit. But if you've already got a pair of GA frames, you like them, you don't feel like you need a new pair, you can just go straight up for the accessory kit, which comes with a custom Immortal cleaning cloth. It's got my logo as like an actual sticker as well. A little bit of more custom stuff included with that. Link for that will be down in the description below, and code Immortal gets you a nice little discount at checkout on all that stuff. Now, another thing that I've seen a lot of question, a lot of concern about the past couple of days is what's going on the Battle Pass screen with this new classified tab. Yes, there is a new tab in the Battle Pass this season, and it's completely a mystery right now. It's classified and it's going to unlock next week, just so conveniently right when Season 4 Reloaded is supposed to be dropping. As of right now, our best indication is that Season 4 Reloaded is happening on the 12th, a week from today. Now, that said, as with any major update, any seasonal or reloaded update, we should start to see some official reveals and some promo for that. It could happen later on today. Maybe there's going to be some posts at Zach here in a bit. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen Friday, early next week. We're just going to have to wait and see. Of course, once that stuff is announced, you guys already know I'm going to be on top of it right as it happens. So stick it here for that. But as far as this Battle Pass icon goes, we're not exactly sure what's going to be unlocked in this classified tab. It could be just a means to access like the brand new shotgun that's going to be dropping with Season 4 Reloaded. It could be like some basic blueprints or something like that. We're just not too sure. It's not going to be technically a part of the official standard Battle Pass though, because if you were to 100% complete the pass before the Reloaded update, you don't need that tier or anything. So I think it's more so just on the Battle Pass screen as like a promotional thing, because it's not technically a part of the actual pass itself. So a little bit more clarity on that. We should get a full announcement though for that in the coming days. And then, of course, because it is Wednesday, that means we got a brand new playlist update as well. So as far as the Warzone content for this following week goes, we obviously have ranked play. That's always going to be there. Pretty much never will leave the playlist rotation again. For standard Battle Royale gameplay, we actually just have quads this week. So pretty limited there. However, we do also have mini royale duos available on Al Mazrah as well. So if you want to play the big map, you've got mini royale duos or just BR quads. For Resurgence, it's kind of like the inverse of last week. So for Vondel, we've got solos and trios this week. And then on Ashika, we have standard Resurgence just quads, but then we also have massive Resurgence duos available as well. And then we also have the continuation of Vondel lockdown quads, which, as you'll remember, is basically just hard point, but with a Warzone player count on Vondel. It's kind of the plunder replacement right now. So if you're more of a casual player, that's probably what you want to jump into to level up your guns or level up your rank or test out builds and whatnot. Kind of an interesting playlist. Another week of pretty much the standard modes just being a mess though. Anyways, with all that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. That's everything that ended up changing in Warzone and MW2 with the newest updates. And if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to stay up to date with multiplayer, Warzone, DMZ, all things going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.